What if I told you this adorable spring scene was designed by AI and brought to life in Procreate? Today, I'm blending the power of ChatGPT with my favorite drawing app to create the cutest spring coloring page ever. So our first step, we're going to open up our ChatGPT, and now I'm going to we're going to use the new image generation tool. So we're going to use a prompt like this, like make an image of a coloring page that features a cute spring scene, or let's say a beautiful and cute spring scene. I think that looks good. Spring scene, and let's add maybe with some fluffy bunnies, and we can add and chirping birds, and maybe colorful flower, or maybe some flowers just like this, and some leafy trees. I think that's good. Just let me read through. I think that looks good. And now we'll just add the most important part. I'm going to add in the style of a coloring page, just like this. And now we can just say send. And now it's generating. Okay, I think this is a little bit too complicated, and I want to add some more different bunnies or more different animals. So what we're going to do is, this is a really cool feature, and we can just tap on the image and say edit. And now we can just say what we want to add or replace or just delete. So I'm going to say make it less complicated with less bunnies. And then we can also add a bird flying, and add less or delete the other birds. We can just have one bird. A little typo there. And delete the other birds on the branches. And then we can just say the send button. And now it's generating. Okay, now our generated coloring page is done, and I think I like this one. So what we're going to do is now we're going to save this image. So we're just going to hold and press on it, and then tap on Save to Photos. And then let's go back to our Procreate app. And now we're going to make a new canvas, and we'll tap on screen size. And then we'll go to the wrench, and then say Insert a Photo. And then import this one right here, just like this. Okay, now that we have our coloring page, we're going to tap on Fit to Canvas, just like this. And now we're going to go to the wrench, and then go to Canvas, and then go to Crop and Resize. And now you see this rectangle here, and we're just going to pull it down and just resize our canvas, just like this, like that. Okay, and then we're just going to go and tap on Done, and now we have cropped our canvas. So now here comes the fun part, coloring. So what we're going to do is, we're still on this layer 1, and now we're just going to choose our colors. So we're going to go to palettes, and then make a new palette by tapping Create New Palette right here, and then go to Disk, and then now let's choose our colors. So you can really choose whatever colors you want for whatever object you want. So I'm going to start with the tree. So we're just going to get this leafy green, just like this one. I think that looks good, but the first step before we color, just one more step, is let's get pure black, and then let's go to the selection tool, go to automatic, then make sure color fill is on, and then we'll zoom in, and you see it's a bit blurry on the edges. So what we're going to do is zoom in, and then we're just going to fill in with this color fill just like this. So now you can see it is not as blurry. So over here too, just like this. And over here. And wherever it may look blurry. Just like this. And then we'll tap on the S-shaped ribbon again to get out of that menu. And then now we can finally color. So let's go back to that leafy green, just like this, and then drag it into the tree. And then you may have this white line around it, and how to fix that is just drag it in and then slide your pencil to the right. And now it doesn't have a white line, just like that. And then with these little leaves, we can get a darker green and just tap continue filling. And now just tap the leaves. We'll get an earthy brown now for the trunk, just like this. Whoops, so we want to close this so it doesn't go on all of the whole painting. So what we're going to do is just use that same color, and for our brush, go to the calligraphy, and we'll use the monoline brush, and just make sure this is closed, this shape. And now when we drag it in, it should close just like that. Okay, and you still have this white line around it. So what we can do is, remember, just slide to the right, just like that. Okay, and then now we're gonna go for our sky. And for our sky, we're just gonna choose a nice blue, like this one, and then drag it in, just like this. And you see here, it's not closed, so we just need to close this shape right here, just like this. Oops, it's still closed. No, not closed. So let's just find that source. It's not closed. It may even be over here. Let's try it. Or what we can do is just go here and then just slide down our thresholds and then put it over here. But as you can see, this shape is not closed, so it's gonna go like this. And now for our bird, we're gonna make it yellow and maybe orange, a little bit of orange on the wings. We're gonna make this a darker light yellow since this wing is like behind the bird. And for the legs, we'll use the same color that we used for the back wing. And then for the beak, we'll just use black. Or for the bottom part, we'll use very light or very dark gray. Just like that. And now we're going for our bird's wing. We're gonna get an orange and just color that wing. Just like this. And then slide down our threshold. Just like that. Just like that. And then we'll go to the smudge tool and then just smudge that in there. So it still looks natural. Just like that. And then we'll do the same color for this tail. Just like that. Okay, and then now we're going to do our flowers. So we're going to get a nice pink color, a very light pink. And then just fill in our colors for our flowers. Like this. Tap the petals. I think I'll only do that color for one. And then we'll get a green. And then fill in these leaves. All of the leaves. And maybe I'll get a nice yellow and make a sunflower here. And then for our final one, we'll get a nice purple. Make it look a bit different than this one. We may make it a bit darker, just like that. And then for our grass, we're gonna make, or for our stems, first we're gonna make sure we close this shape for all of them. This one's closed and that one's closed. So we'll just make this stem just like that. Okay, and then for our grass, we're gonna make a lighter color. This one is good, and maybe make it a bit different than the tree, just like this one. And then for our bunny, our last one, we're going to get a brown color, light brown color, like this, and then drag the colors in. You can get a lighter brown for the tail, a little bushy tail. And then for the ear, we're gonna get a light pink and then drag that in. And then we're gonna get a dark brown and drag that into the nose. And then for the little circles in the flowers, just fill in those. And there you guys have it. You guys have made a coloring page and colored your own coloring page. Isn't that so cool? Well, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoy it. And see you guys in the next video. Bye!